So imagine waking up, checking your computer, and realizing the AI model you were tinkering with yesterday just spent the entire night successfully rewriting its own underlying code.
Yeah, that is exactly what we're looking at today.
Right. And as always, we were doing our daily scroll through the AIagentstore.ai website page. And this project just, immediately grabbed our attention.
Yeah, we were talking about an open source tool called Autoresearch, developed by Andres Karpathy. And just looking at the documentation on the AI Agent Store page, we get a really clear look at how this actually operates.
Exactly. What we want to unpack today is how this tool basically acts as a lightweight autonomous research organization for developers. I mean, it's not just running code, right?
It's actively trying to improve it.
Yeah. So let's unpack the setup first. The page states Auto Research is designed for a quote-unquote single GPU nano chat workflow.
Right.
So what are we actually looking at here? Let's translate that.
Well, it basically means this is built to be accessible. So single GPU just means it runs on one standard graphics card.
Okay, so no massive, expensive server farms needed.
Exactly. And nano chat refers to a very small, simplified language model. So the AI agent edits the main training file, fires up a quick 5-minute experiment, and then it evaluates those results.
It kind of reminds me of a tireless sous chef. Imagine a chef who continuously tweaks a soup recipe, tastes it every 5 minutes, perfectly memorizes only the successful ingredient changes, and then just immediately starts over.
That's a great analogy, yeah.
But how does the AI actually know what to tweak in the code?
Well, that's where it moves past basic manual iteration. The entire loop is driven by plain text instructions inside a file called program.md.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so the agent reviews the logs from its last 5-minute run, it looks at what failed or what succeeded, and then hypothesizes a new optimization strategy.
And then it writes the updated PyTorch code based on that.
Yes, exactly. PyTorch being, the standard programming framework for building AI. And from there, it just runs the next experiment.
Because this loop runs continuously, often overnight, it obviously requires a massive level of trust from you. I noticed the AI Agent Store page gives Auto Research a 74% autonomy rating.
Right, yeah.
I do have to push back a bit here, though. Is 74% autonomy really enough to let an AI independently handle complex architecture changes without going, totally off the rails by morning?
I mean, it's a valid concern for sure, but that autonomy is highly effective specifically because it operates within incredibly strict constraints.
Right. So it's not just randomly hallucinating code and hoping for the best.
No, not at all. It makes binary keep or discard decisions based on a hard metric called validation bits per byte, or val-PB.
Okay, break down val-PB for us. Why that specific metric?
Essentially, it measures how efficiently the model compresses and predicts information.
Yeah.
So if the agent's new code allows the model to guess the next word with less computational waste, meaning a lower val-PB score, it keeps the code change.
And if the score goes up?
It instantly rolls it back. It relies entirely on that strict mathematical evaluation.
So it's physically incapable of keeping a bad recipe change. It just throws out the bad soup and starts over.
Exactly. It doesn't need a human to interpret the tasting notes at all.
Wow. That's crazy.
And for you listening, whether you're a developer or just following the tech, this fundamentally shifts the landscape. It proves that highly automated model optimization is not locked behind the doors of massive tech labs anymore.
Right. You can run these automated machine learning experiment loops right on your own hardware with minimal intervention.
Yes, exactly.
So what does this all mean for the future? I mean, if an AI can already autonomously optimize small language models by repeatedly editing its own training code, how long until these automated overnight loops start designing entirely new, complex architectures that human researchers wouldn't have even conceived?
Yeah, we are rapidly moving toward a reality where the tools are essentially building themselves while we sleep.
A fascinating thought to leave you with. If you want to explore this tool yourself, you can find the page over at AIagentstore.ai. Thanks so much to everyone for rating the podcast. We really appreciate it. Until next time.